Nom Nom Nerds, where we cook smart, cook safe, and cook fun. Hey guys, and welcome to Nom Nom Nerd, where we cook smart, we cook safe, and we cook fun. And we are here for a totally awesome version of Nom Nom Nerd, and I have a special guest right here. I have the beautiful and talented BeeJay Hawn.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And what are you known for?
I am the Kansas City Turtle Lady. I like to draw Ninja Turtles.
Yes, we will have a link down below, and we will talk to her after we make these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies. Yes, the retro pies from the 90s. We are going to recreate those. So, stick around. We will start by making the pie filling for our Ninja Turtle pies.
Got 4 pudding packets here. Gonna toss them all in, give them a stir. Go. Okay, so what did we look up about the turtle pies? They were created
By
through
Hostess,
and they came out between 90 and 91.
and had a very shortly stint run.
Yes. There was only the vanilla flavored ones, but since there was 5 different wrappers, there were believed to be a couple of different flavors.
Just vanilla pudding with vanilla icing.
Okay.
And I think there was actually a few little, there was cards, and I think they were somewhere from the cartoon, and I think there was some special edition from the movie.
Yeah, from when the movie came out in 1990. I think that's why they started it out, was to get those out there.
Promotion, promotion, promotion.
They knew exactly how to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, they just didn't make Ninja Turtle pies. They did juice and ice cream bars and the Royal Ooze gelatin. They did cookies and crackers and cowabunga bangers and jeez.
Yeah, they had so much stuff. Did you have the cookie jar?
I don't haven't had it, but I've seen it on eBay and I should really buy it.
You absolutely should buy it.
It's only $50.
Completely worth it.
Yeah, if you can find some of the Ninja Turtle cookies to put in there, but I don't think you'd want to eat them.
But we could bake some.
There we go. That's an idea for
For another show.
for another Ninja Turtle inspired episode.
There you go. This is ready.
And we're going to take that and we're going to set that in the refrigerator for 15 minutes to set. And while that's doing that, we're going to make our pie crust.
Perfect.
Hey guys, so we are building our crust for our Ninja Turtle pies. We're going to start out with 2.5 cups of flour. You can be like me and just eyeball it. But, you know, I guess since we're actually trying to recreate it, we might want to actually follow the rules. But you could always be like Shredder, who never follows the rules. He's a bad guy, and bad guys are awesome. Not in reality, but just in, you know, fake world. Cartoons. There we go. That looks like 2.5. Okay. We are going to use butter. My assistant, how much butter?
You're going to need 3/4 cup of butter.
And we actually have that right here. And it was actually, the best thing to do is, before you make this, chill this for about 30 minutes in the freezer because it needs to have a hardness to it when you make the dough. So you do not want to use like a lukewarm butter. It says use unsalted, but either way, it's all good.
Very nice.
Okay, what is the next thing on the list?
Next thing up on the list is a teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Give it some sugars.
Alright. Do this aside because I don't want to like dump this directly in. So there's our salt. And how much sugar?
You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of sugar. And keep it coming. Make it sweet.
Make it sweet.
Always sweet.
I know you are. I wonder when the Ninja Turtles actually cooked, how clean their stuff really was.
Next up's a half a cup of vegetable shortening.
So we're going to do our half a cup of shortening. Try to do this somewhat right because the bad thing is when this breaks down, it gets a little liquid. So at least play this one by rules.
Just that one, though.
Yeah, just that one.
Okay.
What else is on the list?
The last ingredient would be 6 to 8 tablespoons of icy water.
And we have that right here.
Perfect.
Did that pee? All right, so we're going to start stirring this up, getting all our components together, smashing our butter in with the sugar and the flour so we can get our crust. And then we'll roll it out and do the fun part of equally distributing our pudding filling.
Or what are you eating when you go to the carnival?
Popcorn, cotton candy, and funnel cakes.
Ooh, that sounds good. You ever had any of that on a pizza? Ninja Turtle style?
Cotton candy once and I got a bellyache from it. No. Best thing on a pizza is pepperoni, Cocoa Puffs, and chocolate ice cream.
I like pepperoni and hot fudge, just like Michelangelo.
Now, Pop-Tarts, melted cheese, and pepperoni. Not tasty, but very interesting.
Sounds disgusting.
It was.
Okay, which flavor Pop-Tart, though?
It was strawberry.
I thought I was going to put you in a spot. You're...
No, but I kind of wanted to try some stuff with the new peanut butter flavored ones they have.
Have you tried recreating any of those yet?
Nope, but there's always future plans for many different things.
There you go.
Okay, this is good enough, so we get to do the fun part of rolling out our dough. And since we like to do things different here, and we don't believe in like always proper things, and we thought it would be funny using more stuff like sewer piping would be a fun way to roll out stuff. So instead of a actual roller, we're going to use some actually tubing from PVC, which is sterilized. Make sure it's clean, kids. You don't want no caca in your pie.
Yuck.
Wrong kind of pie. And always powder when needed. I think we'll probably get 2 out of here.
Already? Oh, I love it.
So we're gonna make 1. Oh, I love that gritty sound. 2.
Love those breaking noises.
As long as it's not bones. Children, baking bones is not fun.
What if I break someone else's bones?
As long as it's not mine, I don't care.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to get these removed. We're going to do a bunch of them. We're going to get them on our pan so we can get our filling in them, fold them over, get them in the oven. Okay, what we're doing now is that we're going to put the filling in our pies so we can fold them over and get them sealed to get them in the oven.
Excellent. All right. Boop.
And remember, guys, if these don't come out correctly, you can always blame BeeJay.
Yeah. Oh. There we go.
Well, if we had hundreds of actual Ninja Turtles running in here to eat them, okay.
Well, you know, they're teenage boys. They're going to take 4 or 5 for each one of them. It'll be fine.
And they're mutants, so I'm sure their body's different, so they probably have like a stomach or two.
Yeah. It'd be like cows have 4 stomachs. Who knows?
With regurgitating acid.
Ah, that's the super mutant power. What would your super mutant power be?
I have one. It's called only sleeping 4 hours a day.
Oh, pretty good.
What is your super mutant power?
My super mutant.
Other than drawing Ninja Turtles.
I don't know. I would probably have to say my ability to never sleep would be right up in there.
Well, she got me beat.
Yeah. There we go. All filled up.
All right, guys, so we're going to seal these and then get them in the oven so we can get them dipped. So what we're going to do is we're going to seal up our pies so we can get them in the oven. So we're going to show you together how to do this.
Alrighty. Race.
Yeah, she's like, Piro, and I'm like,
Bum, 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 bum.
it doesn't help when you're like a perfectionist and want it to look all pretty.
I'm the artist here that takes forever on everything. I'm a perfectionist too. Here we go. I'm coming around the bin. I'm gonna beat you.
Well, you got to make sure they're sealed too.
I am. What, you want perfection and perfection?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Always, all the time. I'm a hungry growing girl.
Yeah, and just think you're only 14.
With practice.
There we go. We got them sealed, and we're going to get them in the oven and bake these at 375. Okay, guys, so we're going to get it in the oven now, as long as we can fit it in the oven. And in minutes, we will have delicious pastries. Okay, guys, so we are going to make the glaze, the mutant glaze. Usually you just use flavoring and vanilla, but we wanted to change it up a little bit. So we got our color in there. This is a forest green, a lime green, and a canary yellow mixed with banana flavoring. So we're going to switch it off so we don't have two things tasting like vanilla. So we're going to put a tablespoon of that, a little concoction in there. And we're going to put our 1/4 of milk. Okay, we're going to put 2 cups of the powdered sugar. As I shake this really flimsy, wonky bag, but yay, plastic! Thank you for your assistance.
Here to help.
Right, so we're going to mix this up so we can get our glaze for our pies. See, the funny thing is about these pies, they taste amazing, but stuff like this really isn't too good for you. But as a kid, you just don't care. Because it's not all about when you're a kid eating carrots and your spinach, because you want the sweet stuff. Especially stuff that has like names like Ninja Turtle in the title and Ghostbusters, because what kid doesn't love that?
And they're green.
And they're green. And there is our glaze. Okay, guys, so we got our pies. Came out pretty good. Few little casualties, but it happens. So we're gonna dunk these from the front and to the back. And if you get your fingers, well, it's okay, they're clean. And then we are just going to take these and set them up there to dry. And like I said, the great part of all doing this, you get to make a mess. And everybody knows, making a mess is fun.
Absolutely. You look totally awesome.
Totally awesome, dude.
Bodacious.
Ostentatious.
Bossa Nova.
Spacious.
Outrageous. Nah.
Cowabunga says it all.
Woo!
We'll just do a few more. Not trying to do a whole bunch of them.
Trying to have enough for all of us here.
Oh, we still got a second plate.
Ah, so smart of you.
That will be enough. I will just make more. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, guys, so we made our Ninja Turtle pies, and now we're going to try them. And hopefully they're as good as they were back in the 90s.
They look delicious.
Yeah, they actually came out really good. I'm actually kind of shocked. So now it's time to test it. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Wow. I'm actually shocked.
We're very good chefs.
Yeah, that came out very well.
Mm-hmm.
Hostess would be proud.
Absolutely. And the banana in the icing just really gives it a good kick.
Mm-hmm.
I could totally see munching down on these Saturday mornings.
Really good. And it does kind of remind me, you know, with the commercial with the, it's vanilla goo, dude. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Success.
Yeah, it's absolutely like a sugar cookie and some filling. Yeah. I'm going to take all of these home with me. Okay? Here's mine now.
And there's more over the counter, so I probably won't see those either.
A plus.
Very good. Now, guys, remember, I'm going to do my closing really quick because we're going to stay here a little bit and talk about her artistry, the stuff she does. So, you guys can find Nom Nom Nerd on Facebook under the Notes and Nerds Facebook. You can find Notes and Nerds just about everywhere. You got Google, Twitter, Instagram. You have notesandnerds.com. And do not forget to check out our Patreon page where you can give a little to get a lot back. So make sure you check out those things as well as all the links below. And we are back, and we are here with BeeJay Hawn, and she is known as the, I like calling her the Ninja Turtle Girl.
Yeah, it's the Kansas City Turtle Lady.
Yes.
So
why don't you explain a little bit of what you do and what you're known for?
Well, I've been over at Worlds of Fun through Commons Art Shop since 1997, and I draw people fast and funny over there. And a couple of years ago, I ended
Look
up...
at that.
Yeah.
Wow. She did this for us. That is like absolutely amazing.
So when I was working over there, I worked long enough that I decided there were enough funny stories and things going on that I was going to write a short comic about it instead of just go on Facebook and tell my friends and come home and tell the kids what funny thing happened today. So I started making up a comic strip, and I called it Hobo Stew, and it was all the different fun things, because what we used to have at the house was hobo stew. At the end of the week, you have chicken, you have beef stew, you'd have whatever, and you just throw it in, and it's different every single week, but it's a hobo stew.
We had something like that, and we called it leftover soup. So everybody has their own rendition.
Exactly. So I've got, sometimes it would be a gig cartoon, or just one about being too hot, too cold, the guests, which are basically the people of Walmart, but they're all at an amusement park. And then sometimes it's me and the kids at home, and it lasted for about 2 years and was on Facebook. Since then, still doing the caricaturing, but a lot of different other places, and started up doing comic books recently.
I think the whole people of Walmart is like funny and disturbing, but I think at a theme park it would be a lot better.
Oh, it's amazing, because they're going on roller coasters and throwing up, and they're eating corn dogs, and they're, wearing the same thing. It's 100 degrees, and they're walking around in their swimming suits, and some of them are, fat enough, we don't even know if they got on bottoms. And then the same thing during the wintertime. We're open through Halloween, and there's still people walking around in tank tops and shorts, but with their Uggs. Yeah. It's awful. So I'll draw them too.
Okay, now, what is this you're working on?
This is my Inktober Ninja Turtle fan comic. I took all of the 31 prompts of Inktober 2016 from Jake Parker, and I decided I was going to write the comic that I've been talking about forever. And so each one of the panels, or every few panels, it would be jump, transport, tree, family, things like that, and it all turned out to be a pretty well working comic. And I've gotten a lot of attention on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr for it, and I'm hoping to be able to send it into a couple of different comic book companies and see if maybe Kevin and Peter will have me.
I think it is amazing. Like, the detail on it is just phenomenal. I mean, you got it down to the freckles.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of the comic books now aren't getting that detailed, but, mass produced and all that. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to see that detail. I mean, guys, this is the Rat King. His face was never that detailed, like, ever. It looks like Kurt Russell had a very bad day with shaving accident. I mean, that's some really good detail when you can see all those little minute things.
Yes, I like to think of that scene as being Mark Ruffalo and Freddy Krueger had a baby.
Well, it isn't precious.
No, it's pretty awful.
Okay, let the viewers know how they can see your stuff and anything that's coming next year that they can see you at.
Okay, I can be reached on Instagram. It's just BeeJay Hawn. Over on Twitter and Tumblr, it's both just BeeJay Hawn. And then you can go to my art website, which is Oodles of Doodles on Facebook. I'm going to get a website up soon, and it's also going to have all the prints and things. You can order them, and I'll ship them right out to your house. And then I also do the commissions at the Comic-Cons, which next year, the ones I have set up so far, are going to be the O Comic Con in Omaha, Nebraska. Mm-hmm. I will be at Planet Con, and I'll be at Kansas City Comic Con, and then there might be a few more added on after that, but it's still early. And there, I can draw you with any of your favorite characters. If you want to be with Scooby-Doo and Velma, or you want to be all your friends dressed up as the Avengers, I can draw that up for you too. And of course, anything that's Ninja Turtle related, that's my favorite to work on.
Because it's like totally awesome, dude.
Absolutely stoked.
So I'll draw them all up for you, and you can catch me there or catch me on the internet. I'll just be at home drawing these babies up.
This is my special guest, BeeJay Hawn. I am the Nom Nom Nerd. And remember to cook smart, cook safe, and cook fun.